to the live stream. We're going to have a good time. Our hangout is on air. We have one, two, three, four wonderful gentlemen and me. And we got Chad Husky. We got Chris Saraga. We got Jason Sadites and Eric Broadbent from EVHN Gear TV. And we're glad that people could attend. So far, 19 people on. That's fantastic. You know, what this is going to be about is, yes, it's going to be about the giveaways, but let's get this thing going and get started with really the purpose of this is talking about the 3-year Helix group. I know I started it, but it's a community that has grown into a much larger thing. It's a thing. And I appreciate everybody who's members here. And we've got a lot of comments going already and a lot of people from everywhere. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it out with whoever wants to. Hey, we got Aaron Short here too. By the way, links are in the description for their channels, and it's just a really, really nice thing to have everybody on. But I want to find out how long you've had your Helix. Aaron, how long have you had your Helix? Going back to the beginning, because I know you had a period where you didn't.
First of all, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you perfect.
Yes. Gotcha. Oh, just give me a second, because you'll come out of my speakers. I don't want you to hear that.
Okay. We'll go to Chad, then we'll come back.
Yeah, please.
So Chad Husky, how long have you had your Helix?
Yeah, I believe it was March of 16 when I got mine. That was about 6 months they've been out. And I joined the Facebook group previous to that. Yeah, I mean, before that, I mean, going all the way back to the late 90s, I had the original, the Axis 212 combo through all the XT Live stuff, the Beta, which was a great amp. And then went to Helix and just haven't looked back since. I cannot imagine anything that could replace it at this point. So just absolutely love it.
Especially that with the Variax. So
oh yeah.
Jason Sadites, how long have you had yours, and what brought you to it? And
I think what month was it last year? 2017, beginning of 2017. I can't remember the exact month, but yeah, it was the beginning of 2017. It's a little bit over a year and probably approaching a year and a half. I was a Kemper user for a whole bunch of years before that, and switched over to Atomic for a very, very short period, and then took the dive into Helix. Haven't looked back since, and best move I ever made.
Wonderful. And why did you switch from the Atomic?
I ordered the Atomic kind of with, knowing that there was this sort of return policy on it. And, with all these modelers, if you can't try it, the Helix, you can go into a store and try it. The Atomic, you can't just walk in and try it out, right? So I gave it a shot. Nothing wrong with it. But, the Helix just was a very large step up. Everything from ease of use, user interface, sounds. It just fit what I needed much, much better, So here I am.
Wonderful, and we're glad you're here. And and I'm going to put a little plug, and you'll send me the link to that. But you've got a crowd funding for your album coming out.
Just launched today, actually. Yeah. So album will be out mid-August.
And you've got a lot of support. The group is very positive about it. So
been awesome.
I'm glad for that.
Thank you to everybody out there listening who has supported. I really appreciate it. It's really amazing. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Okay. So same question, Eric. How long? What brought you to it?
Okay.
Your overall experience.
Thank you. First of all, I was honored to be here with everyone. I really appreciate it on the panel and in the chat as well. The Helix was brought up to me by a guest. I had a guest on the EVH show. It was Jeff Waters from Annihilator. Now, of course, I've known of Helix, but it was never in my face like it was with Jeff Waters. And Jeff Waters is a Helix. And like, as I'm asking all these Van Halen type questions and things about the band, this Helix was really coming in longer and longer and longer. And then it just kind of snowballed from that. Probably about a month after that, I received the Helix rack, and then just dove in headfirst into the Line 6 Helix family of products. Another Helix, got the floor, got the HX effects, power cab, things like that. I'm thinking it's around 10 months, I want to say roughly. But like it was said earlier here as well too, and I know this happens a lot with everybody else. As we're waiting for our Helix products to arrive, we hit Chad's group, we hit the YouTube, we consume every video that's out there. And I know this sounds cliche and sounds silly, but Helix changed my life for the better as a guitar player. People are noticing that my performance is improving. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And aside from any of those little benefits, the people I've met, like the people on the panel here and the chat people and everyone in the group, it's you can't put a price on that.
Well, I appreciate I appreciate you being here and such an advocate of not only the group but the gear. And Chris, tell us our story before the group.
Okay, so long ago, I was watching some YouTube videos of this crazy guy who went out and decided that he was going to get the first Helix in the world. Just before that, though, I happened to be looking for a Voice Live 3, and this weird guy from up north just happens to message me out of nowhere, and boom, I'm talking to Chad. And then we, as time went on, we got closer, talking about the Voice Live and what we liked, and we both had HX 500s at the time, and all of a sudden this new product hit. And probably, I would say, 15 minutes after they had announced the Helix, both of us had pre-ordered one. And so I actually I ordered my Helix 10/7. Yeah, let me check. Yeah, 10/7, 2015. So after that, at first, obviously, Chad did, and he did an epic live stream. I mean, this thing, I couldn't believe I'm watching him from work. It's like 4 or 5 hours. I go home, I eat, I go see my girlfriend. I come back, he's still on. And he got a little bit of throwback about his playing ability and all that stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, this guy plays better than me, right? And so we got talking and just decided to put the group together and like really make it work. So we went out. We proselytized every time that we had a chance to talk about the Helix or help anybody who had a problem. And there were some problems in the beginning. It is hard to get rid of their amplifiers. It is very hard. They will do anything but get rid of that little box that will break their back. So we managed to talk to pretty popular people, right? Some people who were very outspoken right in the beginning, and that really blew the group up. After we had talked to Frank from Line 6 a few times, and he saw our support behind us, and very quickly we were at 1,000 people. Then I turned around, we were at 4,000 people, and then we're going to NAMM, a place that I had, National Association of Music Merchants, a place that I had never thought I would go to as a young guitarist. And then it just kept going. It keeps getting bigger and bigger. We keep answering more questions. We keep meeting great people like all the people on the panel and everybody who's posting up chat and everybody I talk to all the time. And here we are. Yeah,
it's been a fun ride. And, I think I had mine ordered somewhere. I think Derek here says 612. Mine was sometime around then. So I don't know if yours is correct, but maybe you ordered yours a little later. But I know I ordered mine soon after it was announced. So
I'm so received mine 10/17.
Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, that's the difference. Yeah, because the order went in much earlier than that. In fact, there was a little story, and I actually got kicked out of the. I got kicked out of the Guitar Center. So
physically removed.
Well, okay. So the thing is I had mine on order from Zounds early on, and I got the message I was going to get it from Zounds, so I planned the live stream, and I promoted the live stream, and I went on, and I'm going to do this live stream, and then I come to find out the Zounds tells me, well, just because you pre-ordered it doesn't mean you're going to get it in the order at which you pre-ordered. I'm like, what? So, so I'm like getting frantic, and I made a call the last day. That's why it was a 7-hour long live stream, is because I was on the phone calling around. Hey, anybody got one? And they're like, yeah, we've got this one here. It's supposed to go to somebody, but I don't know. And I'm like, I'll be down. I came down with the money, and bought it. Well, come to find out, I was going to get my Zounds one, and I wanted to stretch out the payments, so I packaged the thing up back brand new. And what they had told me is that I couldn't return it. And I was like, well, okay, but so I put on the gear page to somebody in the group, hey, I'm going to be returning this to another Guitar Center. So I went down to a different Guitar Center and returned the item, boxed up, and already had it pre-sold. Somebody was coming down to buy it. No harm. I get a phone call from the manager that if I was ever going to purchase anything again, I could never, ever return anything. So they're just violating their own return policy. And I was like, okay, I guess. So they still send me stuff even though I'm kicked out of their store, whatever.
That's a badge of honor.
Yeah, exactly. So there's my Helix story. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and start the first draw. Okay, let's first talk about how this is going to go down. So everybody stop commenting if you want to take part in this draw. Don't comment because there's a time limit. So go ahead, and I'll leave a little pause, a little gap here so that they can stop commenting. And we're going to start. The first draw is going to be for a USA. So this first draw is for USA members and people in the stream. We got 45 in the stream. So the USA members can get a G10. So this is the first draw. We have 3 G10s that are going to be available and 5 international Helix native licenses. So this first draw is for the G10 here in the United States. So those who are going to comment, you have 1 comment, and I think I'm gonna make it between 1 and 1,000. There's only 45 people in here. That could be such a wild swing. Or what do you guys think? Maybe 1 in 100?
Sure.
Okay. Thanks for your support.
Yes, absolutely.
You have my very tepid vote.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make it be 1 in 500. How's that? That makes it a little harder.
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds
You didn't even listen to us.
There we go. That's perfect. Okay. Now. Okay. So when I say go, somebody get a. Hey, Chris, you gotta go watch. When I say go,
I sure can.
all right. When I say go, everybody comment between 1, just and you're US only. I'm putting you at your honor because you won't get it if you're not. So between 1, put in the comment between 1 and 500. Go. So, anything happening with you? Hey, Aaron, we never heard your story. Go ahead and tell your story now.
Right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I remember my friend Chris got one before I could get one. They were sold. Remember when they first came out, they were sold out everywhere, right? Impossible to get.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I eventually got one. And what I liked the community. I remember I said the other day, we used to do these video chats like a year or 2 years ago. Remember?
Yes.
And we were like,
yeah.
We were like helping each other and discussing people's issues and things and how to optimize things. And I really liked that. That was fun times. I'm glad we're doing these video chats again. So I had one. So I had one then, and then, it all got too much for me. I was like, I'm just gonna get an amp again. It's easier. But the problem is living in an apartment. It's not easier because you can't turn the thing up. you know. So actually, I then decided it's not easier, and I'm going to get a Helix, but just stick to this. I'm going to keep it simple. You know, I'm not gonna try and keep changing things and tweaking things, and I'm gonna get some really nice guitars, plug them in, and just keep it simple, like an amp. And that's why the Power Cab was great when it came out at that time. I got another Helix because it was like, now I've got a Power Cab, a Helix. I've just got like a Fender patch.
Okay, we got time. All right. We'll come back to you, Aaron. We don't mean to.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine.
So I'm going to put up the. So everybody. Hold the comments for a minute, and we're gonna screenshot the window and share it, and then I'm going to hit the button and generate the number. We got a 96, so the closest to 96. Who is the closest to 96?
Justin, yours 88. Fleur. The 80s.
There's an 87. Yeah. There's a 76. Tone King, hey Tone King, how's it going, man? You're on. You're 80, but you didn't quite get it. But there's more chances.
I think.
Sorry, buddy.
Closest.
So what's the closest? Who's the closest?
I think it's Justin Fleur at 88.
Let me scour it. Justin. Oh, yep. I gotta put my glasses on here. Can't even see the 88. Where is
on bottom of my screen?
It's down at the very bottom.
Okay. Now, did he come out after, or did he come out?
I think it was during.
No, he was in.
He was in. Okay, Justin.
Yep.
Justin, I'm gonna copy and paste. You need to get a hold of me. My name's Chad. Justin, hopefully that's the name on Facebook, but I'm putting you on here. Friend me on Facebook, and I will post. There you are, and you were 88, and the number was 96. Okay, well, there's our first one down.
Congratulations,
Justin.
Congratulations.
Okay, and yeah, so just find a way to get me your.
He's asking right now a Facebook message. Is that okay?
Yeah, Facebook message. Hook me up on Facebook message, or send me an email to Boston Enterprise. Let me type my email in here.
Oh, but Chad, you can only win if you subscribe to all our YouTube channels. That's right.
No,
that's perfectly fair. That's very fair.
That's a good one, Aaron.
Clear.
But just to be clear, they are in the. They are in the description.
I'm just kidding.
I know. Okay, so that's the first one down. So back. Sorry to interrupt you, Aaron. Finish.
It's fine. No, I was just saying, I love the community. I love when we meet up. We met up at NAMM. It's so much fun with Frank and all the guys, and they're so approachable. It's awesome. And everything kind of came to a head for me because now I'm recording these videos for my YouTube channel. I'm using Native more than anything. I absolutely love the simplicity of Native and how effective it is. The Power Cab came out, which is great. I'm playing live. It just it gives me a bit more of that feel. Yeah, everything's come together quite nicely, I have to say. And the new amps and everything. Although I am just using the Fender amps now because that's what I love.
Wonderful. So tell me, is there any funny stories on a gig? Anything happen to any of you? Anybody want to comment about anything odd or funny or?
Well, it has to be Helix related or any.
No. You know what? It doesn't matter. Give us your funniest story. It's okay.
There's too many. I can't even think right now.
What?
There's so many funny stories that happen at these gigs that I can't even think of. It's like when you say tell me a joke. It's like there's just so many. Oh man, I'm thinking. If I think of one, I'll let you know.
Okay, let us know.
There's too many.
Well, there was the time that I went and sat in on a jam, and there was somebody who was drunk who almost got their face with an impression of the headstock of my guitar in it.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, it wouldn't have been my fault either. He was just leaning up, and you know, he was actually the reason I actually came up with the sun shields, because he was very dangerous with his drink, and he spilled it on another guitar player's vintage pedal.
Oh,
Killed it. So
yeah, I've seen that happen. It's not good.
no.
Mm.
No. So Jason, tell us a little bit about your project.
Oh, the new album? Yeah. It's my my 7th album, actually.
Wow.
Very cool.
On the album, I had the really amazing good fortune again to work with my friend Marco Miniman on drums. So he plays on all 8 tracks and always knocks out of the park every time he does. It's just amazing to get the tracks back from him. He's just he's not human when he plays, man. It's crazy. The funny story is, and I think I shared this with Eric the afternoon you came over, and Marco's the type of guy, like, I'll write a lot of progressive stuff, some time changes going on. And the fastest he's ever got back to me with a track, if he's not on the road, I've sent him tracks, and, you know, obviously he's never heard the song before because I wrote this song and I just finished it, and he's the only other guy who's ever heard this, right? So I will send him the track, and 18 minutes later, he sent me back a perfect drum track to a 4.5-minute progressive fusion tune with 1 million time changes. And I just emailed him back and I'm like, did you seriously just record that in what, like 1 take? If you time it out, he had to listen to the song, he had to record it, he had to do a rough mix for me and then email it to me, right? So I mean, I'm going, it's just and he's done this a bunch of times. He's just super guy. Just I feel honored to be able to work with him. So he's on all the tracks. So that's kind of a funny story. But and I'm working with a new bass player, a guy actually from Sudbury, Ontario, up close to, well, not super close to us, Eric, but about 3-4 hours north of us, actually. His name's Jason Henry, and he's just an absolutely phenomenal bass player. He just contributed so much to this. So it was a great rhythm section. I also have 1 track with Tony Levin playing Chapman stick. Wow. So that was an honor too. I've done a couple albums with Tony in the past. So anyways, yeah, the album's done now. Just getting some of the artwork finalized and everything. So it'll be out in August. And yeah, I did that crowdfunding campaign today. And, you know, hoping, actually tomorrow I'm going to be releasing a playthrough video of one of the songs, full song from the album, with Marco and Jason's rhythm section. And so that'll be out tomorrow sometime. And yeah, I'm just hoping everybody enjoys the music as much as I enjoy making it. So.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, we're glad to support you on that. And then let's go ahead and give away. Let's go ahead and give away to the international friends. Let's do 2 in a row. We're going to do 2 Helix natives. We're going to do the first one, and then we'll start it with the second one. So, all right. So, okay. International customers, international viewers, international members, however you want to put it. You, Chris, time it. And we're gonna wait a few seconds before we say go, because I want it all to settle out. And go. All right. 1 through 500, guys. Comment. This is only internationals.
Only internationals.
Only internationals. Those who are international, because this Helix native goes to international only.
So like us weirdos up in Canada.
Yeah, that's international. Canada is international. All weird Canadians.
That works, eh?
So all of them.
All of them. All 2 of them in front of us.
Well, we got at least 3.
Watch yourself, eh?
Yeah.
We got 3 going. Okay, wonderful. Keep going. How many internationals do we have here? Well, if we've got 5, then they're all getting one, because they get one too. So
Time.
we time. Okay. Time. Okay, let's let it clear out till they get the time. We gotta wait like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Right.
And okay. All right, we have, it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay. And so I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to share the window, and you all get to see it go and present to everyone. And now I can find the screen over here. Where'd it go? Where is it? Hold on. There it is. It's hidden. It moved. Okay. All right. So we see it and go. We got a 390. So let me mark this down. 390.
That looks like 406 is the closest. Is that right?
Yep. I believe
390. So Hainsey. Okay, so this is going to be difficult. Hainsey, you need to prove your name because you're going by Hainsey. Hey, thanks, Eric. Let's see. So Hainsey, and what was his
His number was 406.
406. And anybody else? Okay. All right. And let's go ahead and okay, perfect. Yeah. So friend me as Matthew Haynes on friend me on Facebook so that I can get you the information, text back and forth. So we got one down. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do again. Everybody, let's let a minute go by, and I'm gonna share another screen for a minute. So stop commenting, international folks, if you want to be part of it. Anybody else can comment, but international folks, go ahead and stop at this point. And let's see. So this picture right here is of the Line 6 crew, and remember that whole 7-hour broadcast. Well, about a day later, I get a message from Eric Klein, and they were all watching my my video, and decided to snap a photo, and that was a fairly surrealistic moment to realize that the company of the gear that I really like, they noticed me. It was kind of interesting, and then that's just was the beginning of a pretty good relationship. So it's can you guys see it? No, I didn't share it, did I?
Nope.
Yeah, it'd be nice if I actually clicked the other button.
We're visualizing.
Yep.
I'm so there. Hang on. My mouse keeps disappearing. There it goes. Okay. Hey,
is that video of you unboxing it still available somewhere? Is it still on YouTube?
It's still on my channel. It's a ridiculous. I have. Well, maybe I made it private. I don't think so. I think God, it's horrendous. I just can't. I can't
link it, Chad.
Oh, good God! I can't even bring myself to watch it again. But that's the crew, and there's my hand in the background because I had probably the worst camera work ever. I still do, by the way. So okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to stop the presentation there. We're going to go ahead, and it's time to do the 1 through 500 international only. Hopefully they didn't comment. International people, stop commenting until I say go, and we're going to share that one now. And go. Make your comments. I haven't It's not 390. I shouldn't even share it yet. I'm going to stop that. I'll learn what I'm doing here.
Good luck, everybody.
Okay, so international. Okay, there we go. They're going. They heard me.
You know, Chad, I'm looking through your channel and I'm having trouble finding it because of the massive amount of video. That's pretty amazing.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, that is a great problem.
I think what was 390 videos, and I think 270 something or like Helix videos.
Yep.
Wow.
Let's just say I don't know how many are worthwhile watching, but
They all are. They're good, man.
okay, we gotta. Hey, are we letting this go longer than a minute? Or are you watching this, Chris?
Vaguely watching this. 2, 1. Time.
Okay, put the comment in. David, you didn't miss the other one. We got more coming. Don't even worry about that. So let's see. All right. And so, okay, so time to share. All right, just in time. And come on. Come on, screen. All right.
So I can't share web links on the chat.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Here. Let me. You know what? Let's make you. Hold on. Where are you at? Where are you?
I'm not important enough to share links.
Well, yes, you are. Just give me a second. I got.
We all talked about it earlier, Chris, and we came to that decision. Sorry.
Even though I was voted out. How did that happen?
Now you can do it. I made you a moderator.
Okay.
I found it 7 hours long, right? Wow.
Yeah, it's 7 hours long. now you can scrub through it pretty fast because it's pretty much just a. That was my actually funny thing. That was my first giveaway. By the way, that was my first giveaway.
And Aaron, no, you can't. You have to watch the whole thing. I'll talk to you in about 7 hours.
After this chat, everyone's got to watch the video in its entirety.
No, serious.
I can grow.
Chad, have you ever checked your analytics on that to see what the percentage watched is? That would be good.
No, it's probably 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so here goes my international friends. Here we go, and 1 to 500, and it is 126. 126.
I see a 115 and 136.
136, yeah.
And a 115.
115 and 136. Those are close.
Oh, yeah.
126. So 10 away. Ooh, 10 away. Looks like the 136.
Yep.
Looks like Graham S. All right, copy.
Congratulations.
Very cool.
So Matthew, and he was 136.
Yep. Somebody who obviously does better math than a bunch of musicians do. He said that both of those are 11 on either side.
Are they
a tie? Technically, or
no? 126.
Okay.
Minus.
Yeah. So 11 plus 115 is 126, and 11 minus 136 is I can't do that math because I'm a musician.
It's 135. I thought
those musicians were good at maths.
Yeah.
Since when?
That's what they tell me.
If it was time signatures, it'd be no problem.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. But exactly. 136 minus 10 is what?
126.
126.
Yeah.
The 136 has it.
It's one closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's one louder.
It'd be one louder, isn't it?
Yeah, because if I just do math and if I do 136 minus 115.
Okay, so we just all prove we can't do basic arithmetic. None of us.
I actually said it was a tie, and I pulled back and hoped no one heard me say that.
George admits it. George
I just saw Siri.
I think we all lose our native licenses for that now.
We do.
found it. It's we got Graham S. He's the winner at 126, and I'm glad to know my math in my head. Just don't challenge me on it, but math in my head was right. Okay. All right. So we got 2 down, 2 of those. We got 3 more internationals to go. Let's go ahead and handle the story. The story.
Okay.
So we've got a winner. We got a winner for my choice. Chris, you wanna read that to everybody? My choice for the story that wins. And actually, the story that was going to win actually won the photo, but we won't say. There was a story that was going to win, but he won the photo award. So we won't tell who that is yet. But read the story that did win.
For Achiever. Anyway, so this one is from Tom White, and he says,
Tom White, you're the winner. You're the winner of a G10.
What my Helix means to me is a new beginning. After rheumatoid arthritis tried to take my hands, wrists, and knees, it cost me my ability to work and play, everything to pay bills. After 3 years of doctors and meds, it's now in control for the most part. It came time to start putting my home studio back together. With lots of procrastinating, Line 6 customer service put me on display here, made me the Helix the heartbeat of my live and recording guitar tracks. So from maybe never playing guitar again to playing again because he was using a Helix. So that's a pretty good one.
That's pretty cool.
That's really good. And then
I know that every musician here just cringe thinking that they might. I've thought, if I go blind, I'm cool. If the only things I need is I need to be able to hear and I need to be able to use my hands. And he had one of those almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've started having some bad carpal tunnel issues, and it's pretty scary. Of course, that's kind of where Variax comes in. I can use the tuning feature sometimes to take pressure off by changing the chord shapes. So, but yeah, that's a scary thought. Like you said, as long as you have your hands in your ears, you can play.
Yeah.
So,
one thing that's really nice here too is the fact that people are winning here that are musicians that are just going to treasure this stuff. It's so nice to be able to facilitate, to pass something on to someone who's going to treasure this and really use it.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
Okay.
Personally, my G10 is close to me all the time. I use this for every do. I absolutely love it. So
me too.
Yeah, I hope that the winners love theirs as much as we love ours.
Okay. All right. Looks like Eric's got his too.
Here's my custom one. You can see it. That G10 goes right in the top.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wait, hey, Eric, put that closer to the camera one more time.
So all it is just, it would have been smart if I would have just used a female to male, whatever, but it's just a coupler, a switchcraft coupler with RGL's cable.
Okay.
G10 pops right in the top and some good old Canadian hockey tape.
Oh, right on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Patent pending.
Okay. So now I'll handle Chris's choice because it was actually my choice for the winner of the photo contest. It made me laugh out loud, and again he would have been the winner of the story, but I decided we just couldn't let this picture go. It just had to go. So let me share it. Let's share application window, and let's see if he can figure it out in the comments. He's got to own it. He's got to own it in the comments. So person who owns this picture, comment in the comments. Here it is.
There you go.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Hey, that is the kind of taste that I have with the Helix. Absolutely.
I'm just glad it wasn't HX Effects and might have fallen in.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Poor little guy.
All right.
It'd be better if it was on the floor and he was actually programming a patch while using the toilet.
I'm seeing Roy Milo. Is that
Yeah,
possible?
yeah. It'd be Roy.
Congratulations, Roy.
Roy,
Congratulations, Roy.
Awesome, Roy.
you are the winner. And hey, Chris, you want to share his story too? You want to see if you can find his story, because his story was a good one too. So we'll leave this we'll leave this picture up, and then we'll read the story. We'll have him read the story.
Take me a second to find a million comments that are here.
Come on, faster, man, fast. No, just kidding.
It shouldn't be too hard. It's right underneath the picture, but there it is. Okay, so let me read this one. This one's a little long, so you guys will have to stick with me. This is Roy Milo. Growing up, my parents were always a huge supporter of my interest in playing guitar. They take time to bring me my lessons and even just chill in my room listening to the horrible noise and little licks. About a year ago, my dad had a stroke and has been hospitalized since. He's asked me to bring my guitar when I go visit so I could strum some chords. But with an electric and no amp, it was kind of lifeless. This is where, after months of saving some money, Helix came into my arsenal. Thanks to the headphone jack, presets, loop pedal, and all the good stuff, I am able to give my dad a more enjoyable listen when I play. Traveling with just my guitar and the Helix has given me and my dad something to be really thankful for. Side note. Oh, no, that's all. Mark just says, all you guys are wonderful, including Jason, especially Jason. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me do it the right way. To all the admins and people in this group, this page is phenomenal. From answering the smallest, stupidest questions to simply sharing presets, turning me to people like Jason, Richie, and their tutorials. It's been a blessing. Thanks for alive. So that is an awesome story.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
And Roy, on a personal note, it's kind of neat that you went and played music for your dad who had a stroke, because long ago, about 20 years ago, I did the same for my grandmother, and she really appreciated it. So I'm sure your dad loves every minute of it, man.
Music therapy.
Yep.
Okay, guys. So this is going pretty well. It's we got 24 thumbs up and no thumbs down. Now that we don't need to change that thumb down.
Hey.
Don't say that word.
Don't give us a thumbs down. Don't do it.
Hey, Chad, quick question. Are we trying to break the record of your initial stream there for time on this one tonight? Or?
No.
He didn't
We'll have to do it in shifts if that's the
I'm
plan.
gonna have to get some more whiskey.
I think. Let's see where are we at on time. Well,
Oh, good.
I'm just joking around.
yeah, we're at 40 minutes. I think we're gonna do good. We're doing good. Okay, so let me look at my spreadsheet here, because I don't want to lose anybody here. Okay.
Hey, I'm ready for the long term, man.
Can you virtually pour that into here? Is that...
Here.
How do you do that?
I know.
Pour it in here.
Chad,
Come on, give me a little.
Oh yeah.
Just a little bit. Just give me a little.
Coming soon.
Here. Okay. No, Kai had to go. Wait. Kai, don't go. Kai, I'm going to have to head off. Wait. Kai, we got two more. Stay, Kai. You may win. Don't go away, Kai. Don't. We need as many international customers. Just give us a few more minutes. We got 3 more to give away. Let's go ahead and jump into the third one. International. We only have two. We only have 2 more USA ones, but we got international. So I just had to reverb them. We'll read some comments here in a minute. Let's do this one. Let's do one more international. All right, international folks. You got 1 minute. All right, 1 minute. We're gonna go ahead and go 1 to 500. Go. Okay. Hopefully Kai stayed. We can't lose a international member.
No, we need them.
We need them.
Yeah, he has a 1 in 6 chance of winning. So
Wow.
Yeah. This is a good choice here.
Here they come. They're coming through now. Here we go.
There we go.
35-second delay. Oh, I love that wet reverb video. That I love that. Yeah, that's beautiful on many levels.
I love that. I didn't get it at first. I had to watch it twice.
And the sound to spitting the water at the end, you know.
Yeah. On a side note, that is when your teenager has had the best day ever, when he gets to chuck water at his dad's head.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just watching it now. I didn't see it.
We should. I wonder if I can play. I wonder if I can play that.
It might. You might be able to. Yeah. It'll be out of delay, but it's slow mo anyway. So
let's see if I can. Before we do this, let me open in a new link.
I really like the one with the 2.6 update where the guy just threw a slice of pizza on it. I know, it's stupid. It just made me cry. I lost it. I just lost it.
All right, I think I can do this. Let me. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Stop. Okay, let's start again. Okay, let's share this. Oh, come on. Share application window. There it is.
Nocturnal has a question for you too. Did Roy message you?
Yeah, I actually have his. I think I'm connected. Yeah, so
yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I got him written down, and I'll hunt him down.
Okay.
And here we go. Here it goes. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the sound, but come on, play.
And that is the reverb. You're exactly right.
That is nice. That is nice. That might be the best Helix video I've seen.
No,
the
reverbs are weather.
Could you guys hear the sound? No, I didn't.
No.
Okay.
I'm good. Worry. By the way, time.
Okay, time. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's go ahead and put up the number generator here.
As you're picking that number, I just want to say something real quick. The reverbs are wetter and the distortions are hairier.
Oh, trust me, you don't want me to do that video.
No.
Can you do them at the same time?
No. No. Okay.
Dad knows. He knows.
Here we go. Generate. 303.
Ooh.
303. Okay, so we got to scroll up and get the numbers.
There's only 4, 5.
1, 2.
Yeah, I'm counting 5.
237 is close.
Yeah.
Yeah, 237. I'm thinking is the closest. I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then again, I've got horrible math, except for getting paid at the end of the evening.
So tell me who.
Yeah, that's the closest.
Yeah.
What's the closest one?
237.
237. James D.
Okay, James D. 237. He is on here. Make sure you get a hold of me, James D. Okay, we got. Oh, hey Siri, come on. Why is Siri coming on? Ay. Okay, so, all right, let's go ahead and let's roll it again. Let's roll it again. International. Let's
for international.
Yeah. Let's give it a 10 seconds. 5, 10. Let's start with 10. Learn to count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. International, guys. International.
Okay. And while we're doing that, how about Helix horror stories, like things that have been spilt on it, people trying to trash it? Because the Helix is pretty tough. I haven't heard of too many ways to kill it. And if you throw a sun shield or something like that Chad has on it, I think they're indestructible.
Well, yeah, let's take a station identification break and see if I can find that page.
But yeah, so
this is brought to you by.
Oh,
this is brought to you by. Hold on, let me change.
By Clenderfiend.
Yes.
Clenderfiend, the tone is real.
I blew an entire day looking for that model and I couldn't find it. Thanks, Chad.
Oh, you got to watch the video. It shows you exactly how to get to it.
Okay, guys.
It's in a hidden menu.
Here is the new channel, and this 10% off is valid all the way through tomorrow. So anything over $25 you purchase on the store. A little bit about the Power Cab Plus presets I have is your Power Cab 112 Plus volume compensated. Is it too quiet? Is your Power Cab too quiet? Well, there's some presets to help with that. And then if you are worried about getting spills, we have sun shields and everything. We have the connection tag kits and everything, and everything's done by color coded, and there's little bit of everything on here, guys. So
new site looks good.
Thank
really
you.
Good.
And what's
Beautiful.
What's more is we have a cart now, so you could buy more than one item. And I brought back the splash guards just because of Chris's splash video. And we have for all, pretty much all modelers, as we have these magnetic stomp tags. We have jack nuts for any modeler. But then for the Helix Floor and LT, we have these connection tag kits that make it easier to see what's going on as you look over the top of your modeler. Everything's here. Now it's gearbyseba.com, but you can get there through L6 Gear. The reason why we changed names is the connection I have with my dear friend Ethan Clark.
Ethan.
Ethan is a good friend of mine, and we're gonna get cool stuff like lasers and sharks with lasers and all this kind of cool stuff. But my space is in his shop, and we joined forces, and I wanted to be able to branch out, not just Line 6 Gear. So L6 Gear, if you go to l6gear.com, it'll take you to the same place. So we've got all this cool things. That is enough about that.
Okay, and it's obviously time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's obviously time to, so let's go. Do we have people?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Wonderful. So let's
five.
go ahead. Let's go ahead and go back to this one. Come on, guys. I'm sorry it drags on, but we've got to do what we got to do. So, all right. Where is that? I got to find it. Hold on. There it is. There it is. And we'll generate. Wow, that wasn't very good, but we'll take the number 366.
That is definitely George Russell.
George Russell.
Absolutely.
77.
How close did he get?
4
away.
4 away.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll send him. I'll send him a connection tag kit. Well, if he has a Helix, I guess. Contact me. I'll send him something extra for being so close.
Nice.
So we'll find something to send him. Even if he doesn't have a Helix, maybe he's only getting native, but whatever. So who was it again?
It was George Russell.
Congratulations, George.
Woo!
Okay. And he had, what was his number?
70?
370.
370. Okay, got it. All right, let's do one more international. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and zip on to USA. Let's give the USA some love. Okay, go ahead and stop that and start. Okay, right now we'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. go. Those who are in the U.S., 1 through 500.
USA.
Here they come.
Here to come. We should have a longer list.
Yeah, it's big already. Look, oh my goodness, look at it.
Wow.
Whoa.
Good grief.
Where's Turn King?
You do see there's a method to my madness. I'll make these guys wait.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's good.
Holy smoke. Yeah, that's a lot.
You're making us work on this one.
Yeah, so I break out a calculator.
Yeah.
I would, but I'm using my phone for this. Here,
Oh boy.
there we go.
Oh boy.
That's a lot.
Well, I hope somebody hits it. Oh, come on, Alex.
Alex,
Really?
Alex went out of the ballpark on that one. Where did you get that?
Just get outside.
Outside the box.
Yeah.
Time.
Okay. All right. Put the time in the comments. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, let's hope you actually hit this number, Chad.
Yeah.
Here we go. Bringing the window in, and we share. Okay, we got a good stop point. Thank you, Nocturnal Butterfly.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. You can't send the number. David, why can't you send the number?
It's just a comment.
Oh, David. Oh, you know what? It's because he commented right beforehand.
Yeah.
So David, well, we're gonna wait 1 minute more minute. We're gonna wait 1 more minute for David because it's on slow mode.
Yeah.
So David wanted to comment, but he couldn't. Only one comment once a minute.
Mhm.
So we'll wait another minute. We'll be fair about it. I understand maybe some people didn't hear that or understand it. So it's on slow mode so that I don't get 50 people putting in, 4 comments for 4 different numbers and
Kind of throttles it a little bit.
right.
So-
And, yeah.
So while we're waiting, who can guess how many members that we have in the Line 6 Helix family right now?
Okay, we got David in here. So
Okay.
we'll come right back to that. Let's generate the number. David has got his number in. Okay. And 362.
325, 326.
Of course.
Why couldn't it be exact?
Yeah. 326, I'm thinking,
326.
why am I a savant with numbers?
326.
I think you're right.
So I'm okay. Comment in there if you think we're wrong, but I think we're gonna go with 326.
Yeah.
326.
If not, blame the money.
Jay Swanner, and we got 362. 62. Oops. Yeah. 362. 362, and we got Jay Swanner.
Chris, your comment in the group, is that including all the Power Cab groups in that too?
What was that?
Your comment on the amount of members in the group, is that including like the Power Cab group, or is just strictly this?
Just the Helix group.
Okay.
It's the Line 6 Helix family of users group original.
Okay.
Just take a
Original.
guess. Don't cheat. Just take a quick guess. The guys on the panel.
It's over 15,000, right?
Yes. What's the number?
15,172.
Okay.
15,290.
Okay.
I'm going to pull the prices right. 15,289.
Okay.
Hey, the Chad's we gotta compete.
I watched a lot of Prices Right growing up.
Wait, isn't the
$1.
$1. Yeah, that's right.
Well, I know the suspense is killing you all, so here we go. It's 15,238 members. We've gotten all that in 3 years.
Wow.
3 years.
Nice.
That went from 2 to 15,000.
Yeah,
Very
and
nice.
it's about it averages out about 13 or so a day.
Yep.
So
Do you know which number? Do you know like when we joined? You don't know that, right?
can't,
Chad.
can't say that. I don't. It's they don't.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Barely gives dates.
Mm.
Hey, Chad, can I say something really stupid for a second?
Yeah.
I wrote down my number, right? Because I wanted to see if I was going to come close. And I actually said, I'm right. I wrote this down, so I'm confirming I'm an idiot. I said 15,172.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't want to say. I didn't want to say anything. I was like, "What are you talking about?"
That's awesome.
And
players.
the thing is that I was like, I think that's higher.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's official. None of us can do math.
No.
That just doesn't add up.
Man.
Math and me don't work. Okay, so we've got two more gifts to give away, and okay, all right. I hope it doesn't pay the bills. Alex Knievel goes, I hope Eric doesn't pay the bills.
I thought.
Okay, let's take a minute. Let's take a minute and peruse some of the comments.
Awesome.
Gosh, there's a lot of comments.
There's a lot of comments.
You won't even get to them all. There's no way.
No. Okay. Thank you for everybody commenting. Great comments.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're done with that.
Yeah.
So let's okay. So as the panel, let's find a way to decide who goes first, the USA crowd or the international crowd. Do you want to
I think we need to do the international while we have a few left.
I agree.
Yeah, let's do the international.
Late for them.
Yeah.
Let's be nice to them. Okay.
Yeah.
International 5, let's say 10. Let's count for 10. Nobody comment international for the next 15 seconds, and then you'll get a chance to comment in that whole minute. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. And you notice I never look at the camera.
Yeah, me either. I got it.
10. Okay, there you go. 9, 8, 7. Creeping everybody out. Creep
Scary.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
11.
Kind of a mustache guy.
Oh, so question for the panel. Your favorite amp and cab combos in the Helix. Hey, let's go.
Who's starting? I'll start.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
100% the Archon. Both the clean and the dirty channel. I have a patch called Smut Historian that I use all the time.
That's awesome.
Here, you guys talk, and I'm going to power my Helix up, and I'll show you guys.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, no. There needs to be proof.
Oh no.
I'm afraid.
It's not gonna sound good.
Oh, I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to show it on there.
Oh.
It's gonna be all wah pedal. Waka, waka, waka.
So okay, Eric, what's your favorite, Eric?
Myself, I'm a big Placator fan, obviously, with high gain 5150 kind of sound. I like that a lot. Yeah.
What about the cab?
Cab, probably anything in a 412, messes, anything like that. There's no real preference. I say more amp. You can get away with cab, I think, a lot of times than you can amps. In my opinion, I'm probably wrong on that. But so I focus more on the amp first and then cab second.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. What about you, Jason?
Well, I'll answer that for today, and that could all change tomorrow.
Yep.
By the way, but, Placator, clean and dirty, and the Lone Star channel 1 and 2, cabs, 212 interstate, and 412 greenback 25. Probably.
Good answer. Yeah, on the cab.
With ribbon mic.
Yeah, see, Jason's a real advocate for ribbon. I think we all need to embrace that a bit more. I myself.
Okay, here's my take on the ribbons. I like the ribbon 120 at 7 inches.
Yeah, no, they have to be pulled back for sure. Yeah.
And 7 inches, you get this sweet combination of tones. It's awesome. However, that said, I have one IR that I use for everything that I do, and I love it. It's my man. That was close there. One IR, and it's the IR that I made, and it's based off my OTB preset, and I love it.
Try that.
I use. and it's what I go to. So
Nice.
Are you releasing that? Are you
So
releasing that?
it is
Nice.
it is released. It's released on my website, and it's called the Super Duper preset or Super Duper IR, and it's got the IR and a preset with it. So
There's the smut.
it's $5.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go.
And does it go waka 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 waka?
No, this is mostly high gain and clean. Truthfully, it's not as dirty as it sounds, but I can't leaf through the rest of my voices because I don't know about you guys, but I like.
Yeah, we gotta keep it clean.
Yeah, I like to have the voices, all the tones, so they're very unique. We'll say so.
Okay,
That
so
means
I think we got some people who have put their vote in. I'm sure it's past a minute.
yes.
So, and it's going to be pretty easy because I think there's about 4. You have to check, but I think it's over.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Okay, here goes, and we share, and drum roll, please. 29.
Whoa. That's going to be Tony Howe, right?
I think so.
Yep. At 100.
Tony Howe.
That was easy.
How do you spell that? H-A-O.
Yep.
Okay. Ow. Okay. We got her. Okay, we got one last.
Okay, this is for the United States, right? G10?
This is for the last G10. And we thank everybody for being here. We'll hang out for a little bit, but I realize that once it's done, our witty banter will be enough. will be enough to drive them away.
How about
So
our good looks? Good looks.
before-
good looks.
Before
No.
we actually
I wouldn't
put it
pay
out
for
there-
anything.
Yeah.
What?
Before we actually put it out there, here's my G10. I don't know how many of you guys have done this little mod, but this thing's just saved me a lot of times. So this is a little part from Amazon. It's just a power connector with a magnetic clip on it. So I can actually pull this out and see that piece actually stays in there.
This
So
is
that's
That's it.
so that way it doesn't break out. It's this part right here. Let me see if I can find it. That part right here.
Oh, that's
So-
cool.
So this way, if I'm on stage and it gets moved or anything, it will drop out the signal, but it won't break the power card off. See, it just pops it right off. I
Nice.
highly recommend getting that for sure. Even if no matter what you're doing with your G10 and these ones that everybody's getting now, I highly recommend doing that. This mod costs $13 total.
That is awesome.
How does that work inside? You have to take the thing apart, or it just
No,
pushes inside?
It's actually, let me show you, Aaron, if I could get it out. It's just it's hard to get out because it's pushed in.
It's just
just-
an
just plugged
adapter.
in.
It's just an
Yeah.
adapter.
It's just a USB port that goes in there, and then there's magnets on the backside.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
a tremendous.
That's it.
That's a tremendous fix. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. I just
Okay,
got-
okay, guys. Okay, so USA members, no comment for a minute. Just let everything go. Just let it go, and we're gonna throw something in the mix. This is between 1 and 200. 1 and 200. And if you've won something, obviously you don't get to win 2.
Right.
So let's give it a minute. Okay, so think about this question. What is your favorite add-on pedal to the Helix? Just don't comment yet. Let's go ahead and we didn't go yet, guys, but okay, go. Everybody's going.
They're going anyway. There's a couple comments I want to answer real quick.
Sure.
They were asking about the G10. First, Mike Francis hooks his up to a portable battery pack, which is a great idea. That's really good. And then Roy, he asked, what's the XLR for? So the G10 has both XLR and 1/4 inch out. You can just choose whichever one you want to hook into your rig.
DI out or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The XLR does not have cable tone.
It does.
FYI.
Yeah, and Aaron, explain what cable tone is.
Cable tone, it simulates the sound of a cable, but like the big thing I had was with the acoustic. I didn't want it, so if I want to use it, I have to use the XLR out because on the acoustic I don't want to lose any top end.
Makes sense.
Yeah, remember that.
Point.
Okay, let's see.
We had a minute, probably.
Well, since
Okay.
it started, or since it...
Yeah, let's ask the question. What's your favorite add-on pedal that you add to the Helix that's just not quite covered?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Chris has it.
I think
I
he
got
has an
one.
opinion.
Oh yeah, nice.
I used to
We
have
saw
one.
that at NAM, right? We saw that at NAM.
Matter of
Yeah.
fact, I got it because we tested it out, Aaron.
Yeah,
Hey,
in our
Hey.
NAM video. Yeah.
that was what I was gonna do. You stole it. You stole my comment. Okay, guys. I say Alex Knievel, he did 0.3.
Nice.
I don't think. I guess I guess it qualifies.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's trying not to.
so let's go ahead and call it. Let's call a stop. It's a stop. And drum roll, please, while I bring up and okay, 1 to 200, guys. Did anybody? No, everybody heard me on that one.
Good.
Okay, so here goes. 73.
There's a 78.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I think that's got it.
I think that's it.
Just looking at.
Looks like Smashing Puff.
Wait. Yeah. That looks like it's Smashing
Yep.
Puffins.
Let's go.
Nice.
Smashing Puffins?
And Smashing Puffin, please tell us your real name so that when you message me on Facebook.
He just did.
Smash.
Smashing Puffins.
That's not his real name. I hope not. 73. And what was his number?
73.
78. I think was his number.
78.
78, sorry.
Yeah, 78 is okay. All right. Oh heavens. Well, guys, what do we put a cap on this thing? What? Anybody else got anything more to say? It's been go ahead.
I've got one thing. Thank you, everybody, for the Line 6 Helix family for making this so awesome. My life is so much better because of all you guys and all these guys on the panel, everything. Meeting you guys, helping all you guys, hanging out with you guys. It's been absolutely great. This is the best musical time I've had in my life. I just turned 49. I expect to do about this many more years with all of you guys.
Very well
Very
said.
cool. Very cool.
Right on.
Yeah, it is a great community. I really can't remember another online or even local community that's been as fun as the Helix group. So happy to be a part of it.
We were talking about on the show today with Steve Serlacci. We were saying that you almost feel like you're fanboying, in this community to the point where you're sometimes you come into these groups and you say something nice and you don't get attacked. It's great. But then there also comes that time where you feel like, okay, I feel like I'm overdoing it. But the warmth is so nice.
It is. It
Yeah.
is. And it's so not the norm on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that. So
I'm waiting for
Yeah.
Ashton to come out and say you're punked or whatever. You know what I mean?
this
Well-
has all been a joke.
There's an interesting thing, and I think Chris and a lot of the early guys can understand this. Early on, it was actually a lot more drama. Honestly, there was a lot. It would come up like once a month. This big, and we'd have to just keep directing it, keep it focused, and it's a very nice group. Yes, 15,000 people. and a very unpaid admin staff. You know, here's the dealio, and I want to set everything straight with everybody. I work probably, I get up about 4 or 5 in the morning every day, and that's the first thing I look at. And I go to bed about midnight every day. It's the last thing I look at. And I would say that easily 30 to 40 hours dedicated to helping people, helping the group, doing the group management, even with the admins. And it's all zero pay. Now I do have my products, but I want everybody to know I do it because let's look at the camera. I do it because I care. It's not about the making money, but just know, you know,
passion.
Yeah, and if you have it in your ability to buy some products from me, great. If you can't or don't want to, that's fine too. We'll still treat you nice. I helped somebody the other day. They PM me. I straighten them out, and one thing I ask if I help somebody for free is go do a shout out. Say, you know, hey, all taken care of. I had one customer who had a problem with his update, and I was able to help him out and get it updated. And it was an odd problem, but he was able to get it done. And he messaged me back and he said thank you. So I appreciate the thank yous, but you know, just like I'm trying to support you know, Eric in the group, and I give shout outs to Chad for his popcorn and Jason with his you know what, I forgot. Chad, Huskies, Carolina, corn. It's fantastic. Where's the link?
I'll put it in the chat. It's just chadscarolinacorn.com.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, chadscarolinacorn.com. And I tell you what,
the guitar strings and the helixes and all that.
It's really it's excellent. It's out of this world. It's good stuff. So and then Jason, with your new project, I'm happy to throw the support down and help you there. Aaron, same with you. I've helped push your channel, and I do that with all the friends that come into the group, and do as much as I can. And
appreciate it.
You know, so I thank everybody for being there, and just know that the Helix group is legitimately there for nice people. It's there to be a place where people can feel at home, and you know, and I don't believe that a complete freeness of attitude fosters a good home environment. So that's why I limit the conversations on politics and religion, is because those two conversations in this forum don't work.
There's plenty of other places for that on the internet.
That's right. This is about the gear, and we have all been part of groups where we didn't feel welcome, and I know that there's a new AX8 group shenanigans going on. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Chris and I were basically kicked off as being admins of that group for nothing. We didn't do anything, and what's funny is it's now an Axe Effects. It's an Axe Effects, like an official group now.
It's not official.
Not official, not yet, but it's heading that way.
Yeah.
So, any rate, there you have it. We've got the best group, I think, and it's going to grow. And I appreciate all the members. I appreciate the people who are subscribed on my channel. Please subscribe to these folks, and thank you all for being here.
Thanks, Chad.
Any last words, guys? Go ahead.
A lot of fun. Looking forward to the next one.
Thanks for running the group. Thanks for all you do.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks for being great members, and try and do these a little more regular. You know, smaller. You know, less half-hour, You know, whatever works out.
A real quick shout out to all the admins that help us every day.
Oh yeah,
it is really an enormous task to manage 15,000 people every day, 24 hours a day. So thank you guys for everything that you guys do too.
Yeah, indeed. So, big giveaway. I'm probably done for the evening when I get done. So if I don't respond to anybody's PMs, don't worry. You're all covered. You're all taken care of. Just PM me. Even if I look at it, don't respond to you, doesn't mean I am not going to. I've got a lot. I got a lot on my plate, and I just spent a lot of energy doing this, and I have honeydews afterwards, and so but I will get your information, and I will forward it to Line 6, and they will send it out, and they will contact you. So I appreciate it. Let's do it. Recap. Yeah.
We got to thank Line 6. I mean,
thank you, Line 6. Thank you, Frank, Eric, Joe, everybody.
Marcus, Ben, everybody who's helped us through 3 years. I know I missed some people. You guys, I talk to you guys a lot, so you know who you are. But thank you, Line 6. Thank you very much.
So let's do a recap of the winners.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So in USA G10s, we have Justin Fleur. He had chosen 88, and the draw was 96. We have Jay Swanner. He chose 326, and it was 362. And then we have Smashing Puffins, which his name is Jeremy Gary. I didn't write his number down because I had to add his name. So the draw was 73. Then we have Tim White, or was it Tom White?
Tom White.
Tom, I don't know how to type because I'm blind. Okay, Tom White, and we liked Tom White's story. Then we have Roy Milo, and we loved his picture. And then international, we have Matthew Hainsey. He had 406 out of 390 was the draw. Graham S, 126, and it was we said 126, but I know 136 was the draw. Oh no, he was 136. The draw was 126. Okay, and then we have James D. He got an international native, 303 and 237. And then we have George Russell, 370, and the draw was 366. And then Tony Howe, 29 was the draw. So he won, and thank you all the winners. We'll be in contact soon. Thank you for the panel. Thank you for Line 6. Thank you for the commenters. Thank you for the watchers. We had up to like 50 people online at one point, and let's see, 37 likes.
Nice.
No thumbs down.
No thumbs down.
That'll come later when they get a hold of it.
We'll enjoy it while it lasts.
Thank you guys. Stay on. I'll end the broadcast, and I'll just thank you offline. Hold on.
Oh, there's a good thing that Nocturnal Butterfly just said. He said, congratulations to all. If you can post in the group when you get your prizes and do an unboxing video if possible.
Yeah.
Yes, that's great. Perfect. Excellent. And and thank you, Nocturnal Butterfly, for your help in the comments. That is Eric's lovely wife. So she's quite a helper. I watched.
Trust me.
Yeah. Hey, one last thing. Did you get your care kit, Eric?
No, I have not yet, but it's anything coming to Canada, as Jason will tell you, if it takes a week to get somewhere in the United States, it takes like 17 years to get to us in Canada.
That's actually been my one last little story, and I know we're still on.
Yeah.
the very first international Helix cover or Helix sun shield I sent. The very first winner was somebody in Canada, or not winner, but the pre-order, and it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare getting it to Canada. I got it back. They destroyed the first box. The second box I sent, I got back to the same address, and Canadian Post. What a mess.
It's a bunch of hosers with a mailbag up here.
All right, so we'll end the live broadcast there, and we'll finish offline.